Welcome back, guys. I do apologize for today. We're going to be doing some testimonies with Vera.
Course, now back in session.
Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Perhaps you can begin by telling us how it all worked. How did you set up this true mission forger persona? There's that stare again. She's drilling more holes into his head.
I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy.
What's hard?
Very well, miss, if you would. Did you really make those detestable forgeries?
Perhaps you'd better answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting? The remarkably similar one?
Yes. I painted it, yes. Father praised me quite highly for it. So, she was the one who made the forgeries?
Yet she did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation. So the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, he was the forger, not her.
I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I?
Regardless, we need a little more information. About, for instance, this. You have seen this before, yeah?
Yes. It was in the desk drawer.
I was in the desk drawer.
The whole time I'm the stamp!
I'm the stamp!
Very well, you may proceed with your testimony. Tell us everything you know about this envelope.
I was Terrence Stamp. This whole time.
Literally, how many people understood that reference?
How many people?
The whole percentage of the world.
Of who people that know who Terrence Stamp is?
Yeah.
Of the world? I would say like 15.
15%?
I would say 15% people.
That's generous.
People know who Terrence Stamp is.
That's like, how many people are there in the world?
8 billion.
So we're talking like a billion people?
Like 700 million, yeah. I would say that.
I think a billion people know who Terrence Stamp is.
Yeah, I would say so.
So generous. I created things and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. I received the stamp that was in that envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio.
There certainly was much of great interest in your testimony.
I think like around 40% of the population know who we are, so I think we're more popular than Terrence Stamp.
The numbers would back that up.
Yeah, I would say so. Not that the witness realizes it.
Very well, please begin the cross-examination.
Right, okay. I need more information about this forger, this Boo Mishkum. I created things and Father sold them. So these things you were making, you mean paintings identical to other paintings, right?
The closer they were, the happier Father was. I was happy too.
Still, you're quite young now. When did you begin this work?
My first painting sold when I was 12.
You want it? She had no idea what she was doing. She had no idea what she was doing was illegal. Nailed it. Easy there, little attorney. You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery.
True. Please tell us more about this envelope. This envelope that may very well have killed your father.
Alright.
This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. By other than a painting, you mean you'd only done paintings up to that point?
Yes. But Father had a realization. He noticed my talent extended to making things other than paintings.
For instance?
For instance, a letter someone had written, or a fingerprint left upon a cup. or a signature on a document, a seal upon a letter.
None of this makes her sound very innocent at all. And the $100,000 promised in this letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drew Misham.
A new industry?
The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings. Forging evidence, in other words. Uh-oh. Father handled the deal, all of it. So you didn't know how the things you were making were being used?
I enjoy painting very much.
I think I understand. The Fatherling has lived in an unusual little world. Can you tell us what happened to the papers that were in this envelope?
Father signed them and sent them back, I believe.
Did he follow the instructions? Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp.
This is a rather important matter. Give your answer some thought.
I received the stamp that was in the envelope. What do you mean you received it?
Did I do something wrong?
You didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison on the back! Trickery! A moment, Floyd. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Now then, perhaps you would tell me, Father Vera, why did you receive this stamp?
Is something wrong?
It was beautiful.
Ah, you mean it was one of those commemorative stamps?
Yes, I think it was.
So, you didn't know about the poison? I guess not. The trap failed by chance, by mistake, thanks to this commemorative stamp.
Quite the close call.
It was after that job that we moved to the current studio. You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is?
Yes. We saw very few people there. I began drawing picture books.
A single job had tied them to the criminal underworld. I think Mr. Misham wished to reduce their visibility in the world at large.
And we had to meet someone for some reason. Father Poles is the creator of the work.
So that was the real essence of the artist Drew Misham. You did the work, and he supplied the face.
So, you really didn't know anything, did you? You had no idea how much danger you were in?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
About this commemorative stamp. Could you tell us more about it?
It was very pretty. And more than that,
Yes?
it was a picture of people I liked at the time.
This is something new. Apparently, we've got some cross-examination yet ahead of us. If you would be so kind as to continue your testimony, Fodin.
The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it.
Magicians?
I love mysterious things, I always have. Even though she fainted when she saw Mr. Hat.
You're confusing mysterious with freaky.
Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. See? Isn't magic great?
Fine, great, yeah, sure. Why did you get all excited?
But the magic troupe we saw disbanded soon after. I was quite sad.
Did she just say what I think she said? Magic troop? Now, where have I heard that before? The red envelope came after she completed her first job. That makes it a letter from a client, whoever wanted the forgery made. I'm close. We just have to piece together the parts. A deadly weapon in the red envelope, and the path it took to take Drew Misham's life. Alright, what am I doing? Especially with the last statement. See, that was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it.
Which would have been Grandma Yee and Maya's dad.
Maya's? You Tracy's dad?
Trucy's dad, yeah.
Those magicians you liked. Was it this bunch? Owie!
Paolo! They're not a bunch.
I see. Still, I have to wonder, why include a commemorative stamp like that in a business letter?
Good question.
Well, pretty stamps are always better. And you can't be a true Grandma Yee.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think, Prosecutor Gavin? Prosecutor Gavin?
Good Emily? It's for Gavin. Might I ask just one question of this witness? In your testimony just now, you stated this was your first work that was other than a painting. Please, tell me, what exactly did you make?
Can I ask why?
No! Answer the question! Now!
Prosecutor Gavin! You're usually not the one whose volume concerns me.
Yes, it is unbecoming of me, I apologize. But I must know. Please, Miss Bishop, tell me.
It was a book. A single page in a book.
A book? Please, be more specific.
A book of stamps. It was a handwritten book. Like a diary.
No! I don't... No!
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Bishop, this book... Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no?
How did you know?
Prosecutor Gavin! The defendant is answering all your questions! Stop badgering her! He's told you nothing, has he? Your soiled, Sully the mentor, nothing! Sully, who? Phoenix Wright! Who else?
Daddy?
He never told you about this trial. 7 years ago! About till he came to lose his attorney's badge. It was a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know. A certain diary. On the back it bore the mark of a silk hat. What?! Phoenix Wright, tossed out of the profession by false evidence. And the forger who made that evidence is this girl standing right in front of me! There! You must tell us! The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago! Who asked Drew Misham, you, to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes. Who was it?
We only met once.
You met the client? Well, who was it?
It was... What's going on with Vera? She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again.
Yes, what? Is there something about me?
I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book. The diary.
Who was it? Ah! Defendant Vera Bishop. Condition unconscious. Examiners diagnosed acute atropine poisoning.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This ends the recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Misham. Vera Misham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. She is currently in intensive care. It is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case, at first glance, until it finally began to show its true colors. The long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial. In some ways, that was the starting point of it all. And that is where we must go.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
To find the whole truth.
Alright.
I'm going to go to the trial.
Alright.
We'll do that right now, actually. But first, I gotta get the script up. Entertain the audience for like 5 seconds.
Yo, what up? Let's see. Entertain the audience. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, I guess.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, so I'm gonna have the first line, and then every time I touch you, then you're gonna be playing as Phoenix.
Every time you touch me?
Yeah, I'm gonna like touch you.
Okay.
Like very sexually.
Okay. Okay, but this is Phoenix 7 years ago. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta get back in that. Okay.
Yeah. So this is like just after Trials and Tribulations.
Alright, alright. Okay. Showdown time.
I lost.
It's only a game of poker.
A game I played for a long time. And only lost twice.
Who was the first?
The man I killed, of course. Well, it seems I found the partner I've been looking for all along.
Over a game of cards?
Why, yes. Over a game of cards.
That was how we first met. 7 years ago.
7 years earlier, Phoenix Wright's final trial.
Okay. It's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie.
And we're gonna get Phoenix Wright, the first Phoenix Wright's score. There you go.
Gotta try and relax. Ah, good morning, Mr. Enigmar.
I'm sorry to have spread this on you so suddenly.
I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared.
I understand I am asking the impossible of you.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Actually, it wasn't, trust me. Oh, morning, Daddy!
Aha! I'm so glad you came!
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I am fine, as always. I tapped out. This old boy here is to help. This old boy is here to help me, after all.
That's young man to you.
Young man.
Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. Thanks! My first show's today, after all. Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about? Oh,
Oh boy!
Huh? Me? Look what he started.
Here!
Seems fate's clock will make me wait a little longer. At least, it's only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Farewell, magnifique memory.
What's this?
I don't know. I just got over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What's this? A memo for use for some such?
Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later.
Notebook page! Mysterious paper received just before the trial. Well, how do you feel about the trial today?
We'll get through it, somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear.
Ah, an easy win then, yes?
They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every year.
The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in, but allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So, do your best, but do not worry.
First time a defendant's ever given me a pep speech. I'll do what I can.
I see you do not understand. You see, it will be impossible for them to declare a verdict.
Impossible?
Yes. Isn't that right, Chuti?
Yep, you bet, Daddy.
My first look at the case was only yesterday. The information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can, for their sake.
I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright.
My client is Shady Enigmar, known to the world as Zach Gramarye, a wildly popular magician, star of Troupe Gramarye. His mentor, Magnifique Gramarye, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zach Gramarye is the suspect. I thought it said until he was shot in the head. I don't know.
Well, he was, actually.
Court is now in session for the trial of Shady Enigma. I hate that I'm so alone in this world. I wish I had someone to fill that void.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Man, I just wish I had some fucking tail.
Would you shut up, Winston Payne?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really.
Buzzkill? Is this some new kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? Gavin Wisconsin's got 10 times the thrill this kid's got.
Who were you again?
Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah?
Gavin? Defense attorney Christoph Gavin's...
I figured my bills is more famous in this part of town.
Clavier Gavin, lead singer for the mega hit band The Gavineers. There's something wrong with my brain today. I thought it said mega shit.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
I'm like, yeah, you're out of your league, rock boy.
I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy. True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby compared to this, yeah?
Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way.
I'm just getting warmed up. Attorney Wright.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on this case?
Octone, baby. Time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Yes, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh,
Hit
fuck.
it!
Fuck! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
And you are... Oh no, that's okay. He's back. He's back.
It's just been such a long time, you know? I missed them, and Hey, you were the one who called me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see.
Hey, you.
Huh? Me?
Today's the day, pal. The day I win and you lose and you owe me $5. I got confidence in my testimony today, see?
What, you normally lack confidence in your
Is
testimony.
Chief Ken still giving away those $50? Man, he's been in jail for a long time. He probably got executed. Detective, this is my stage, Candy Antics.
Huh?
All this urine and such. And I could care less about your history together.
Ah,
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand.
it happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. My favorite show.
Yep.
The facts are as simple as they come. Here's a crime scene. The victim was a patient, asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead, and bam, lights out. Holy shit, he did shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
It's the facts.
Not so long ago, the victim, Magnifique Grammar, was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
Yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifique to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare.
Yes! Though I'm sure the youngsters, they know his disciples even better. I dare say Troop Grammar has made quite a name for themselves.
Anyhow, the retired Magnifique's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? Malignorant tutor something, I don't fucking know. Doing something to his like liver, I think. Yeah.
A malignant tumor, perhaps?
In other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live, in fact.
Magnifique's chart, diagnosed with a malignant tumor, given 3 months.
The facts do seem simple enough, but something's not right.
The victim was already climbing the 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to go knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die? Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of the diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes?
In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin when he was shot with a pistol. The syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. Small syringe used for administering insulin shots had been washed and shows no sign of use.
I believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? What reason could he have had?
Well, Detective, perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yes, sir.
Am I going to get to this testimony again?
The next episode.
I think I've watched this episode of the Apollo Justice over the Phoenix Fridays of 24. Actually, like to grab it about me over, which is
Every single day.
bye-bye.